How's it going there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls alike? My name is Dolphin Square and I'm the coach of the Vote ORAS in the first season of the Pokemon Masters Cup D-League. Last week, we have a very convincing win against Max of the Maximum Charizards. But this week, we are up against Jack of the Maryland Mienshaos. As you can see, I'm standing over there because this is going to be a true test of skill. Actually, the very first true test of skill for us in the singles meta game. So, as always, it's our job to analyze our opponent's team and pick our team for the week before we head right into battle. Let's get right on to it. Right off the bat, looking at Jack's team, he has a really strong team. He has a number of ways to wall and strike opponents' teams. So, let's break it down into two categories, the defense and the offense side. On the defense category, he has Lantern, the electric water type with high HP and decent defense and special defense. The tricky thing about Lantern is its two abilities, Water Absorb and Volt Absorb. The 50-50 mind games in water and electric attacks is going to make it hard for me to play with my Raikou or Vaporeon in this matchup. Of course, Lantern isn't too hard to deal with, but it can switch out at will with Volt Switch, deal status with moves like Scald, Toxic and Thunder Wave, and heal itself with the Resto Chesto combination strategy. Another defensive Pokemon on Jack's list is that he has Tango, another bulky Pokemon that I have to keep in mind, as I've gone on record to check actually. He can one-hit KO my Vaporeon under most circumstances, so I do have to watch out for that. I fully expect Jack to actually bring him along just for the Vaporeon matchup. And Tango is a physical tank with access to the ability Regenerator, which heals the user when switched out. Notable status moves that he can pull off are Sleep and Stun Spore for status, and Leech Seed for some minor health recovery if I decide to stay in. So this strategy would kind of force me to switch. Of course, Tango isn't just a tank for taking hits, it's an offensive tank that can deal both physical and special attack damage. Some examples of moves it can pull off are Earthquake, Knock Off, Sludge Bomb, Focus Blast, and Giga Drain. Of course, Jack also has other options of defensive Pokemon. Coffer Gigas, which we have seen before. It is a physical defensive tank with the Mummy ability and has access to several good moves like Knock Off, Will-O-Wisp, Plane Split, and Trick Room. So I do have to be careful when using if I decide to bring Dust Snow. Of course, he also has good score with Poison Heal, which can also carry the Toxic off, and have the ability to stop opponents with moves like Roost, with moves like Toxic or Fling, with moves like I'm trying to think what other moves it has. Ah yes, it can also deal Earthquake, Knock Off if I haven't mentioned that already. So it has quite a number of options to store around. And he also has Milk Tank, which is another physical store that I found on his team, with notable moves like Body Slam with chance of paralysis, Thunder Wave, as well as Milk Drink to allow it to survive. Of course, Jack does not only has a lot of store options, he can wall a number of my Pokemon, that's for sure. But he also has a number of strong attackers. First up, we have Terrakion with a strong justified attacker, with access to stat moves like Rock Slide and Close Combat, as well as coverage moves like Earthquake, Zen Headbutt, X-Scissor, just to name a few. Of course, he can also set up with Sword Stance and hide behind a substitute if he wants to. Talonflame with Gear Wings is very threatening. It will attack first with flying type attacks, for sure, if it has Gear Wings has its ability, and it can strike with this priority of the Gear Wings. It can strike with Brave Bird, and it can also recover with Roost with added priority. Next up, we have Nidoking that tends to be a special Scuffer I find in most of my and counters against it. It has coverage and stat moves such as Ice Beam, Earth Power, Sludge Bomb, just to name a few. Of course, we have QRAM, which has the stats necessary to hit hard in both physical and special attacks, such as Outrage, I think that's one of his moves, Iron Head as well, Earth Power, Ice Beam, stuff like that. His Mega option, actually Mega Etheria, is powerful with its Pixelate ability and option to either be a Dragon Dance physical attacker or a special attacker, so this is a really big threatening team. Starmie, of course, just to mention, it's best suited as a special attacker with good selection of coverage attacks as well as access to his rapid spin. Looking at Jack's other support options, he has a lot of entry hazard options in the form of Stealth Rocks, which his Pokemon like Gliscor, Nidoking can use, for example, and Toxic Spikes that Nidoking and Corphigus can toss out as well. Of course, he has hazard removers like I said earlier, Starmie with Rapid Spin, and Gliscor with Default. Lastly, Mega Etheria, Lantern, and Miltank has Hue Bell as his cleric options. So, the Maryland Mienshaos are definitely a formidable team in this matchup. So, let's look at the team that we'll be bringing up against Jack in this match. Alright, so let's get started with our choice of the week. Essentially, seeing that Jack has a lot of tank options, not tank options, but star options, I actually decided to actually bring along these Pokemon for the ride for this week. First up, we have got Exia, the Mega Aerodactyl, back for more hits with its Rock Hit ability. Its EV spreads are more catered to a standard fast sweeper spread, with max EVs on attack and speed. Of course, its moveset is a little bit different. Iron Hit is meant for Mega Etheria, and to a lesser extent if he decides to bring along Kyurem. Aerial Ace was added to deal with Tangrowth, and Stone Age and Earthquake is to deal with Talonflame and Nidoking. Essentially, why I picked Exia is because he is the fastest in the field and he can outspeed most of the Pokemon on Jack's team, so I decided to bring him along for the ride. Next up, we have Abdallah the Vaporeon, named after a good friend of mine whom you guys know as Abdallah Smash 026. Of course, Vaporeon is his most favorite Pokemon. Abdallah is my form of store with some current abilities in the form of Wish and Protect. So I can either get self-recovery with both moves, and as well as, well, if I ever need to recover any of my Pokemon, I'll be able to switch out and pass along the Wish to another Pokemon which needs some help. Recovery. In terms of attack, Scald is a stab attack option with a chance of burn, and Ice Beam is a second option for attack for Altaria, Nidoking, primarily Gliscor, and Tangrowth. The EV spreads make Abdallah a physical war, but I know he can take some special attacks as well. Okay, our third Pokemon on the team is Harute the Arcanine, named after Harute Gundam of the movie Gundam 00, Awakening of the Trailblazer. Arcanine is my bulky physical attacker of this team, with moves like Flare Blitz for Kyurem and Tangrowth, Close Combat for Miltank, and Extreme Speed for any revenge kills if I need one. Morning Sun is kind of a secondary choice, but it's a recovery option for Harute. All in all, Harute is my tactical choice of this matchup. Means to deal with specific Pokemon, but not able to take a lot of hits from other Pokemon that Jack has. Alright, next up on the team is Raphael the Metagross, named after Raphael Gundam, of course, also from the movie Gundam Double Awakening of the Trailblazer. Raphael is my primary counter against Jack's Mega Altaria. Medium Mesh hits with high damage to sacrifice with a little bit of accuracy, and Bullet Punch is a secondary priority attack option with stat. Of course, following up on the third move is Zen Headbutt with as another step to deal with Terrakion, and as a secondary option again, Stealth Rocks as a entry hazard option. Excuse me. Originally, Raphael was to hold another item, but I decided to go with Lump Barrier in the case of Sleep Powder or Stun Spore, primarily from Tangrowth. Finally, the EVs are custom made to make Metagross survive a little bit better in this matchup. Alright, returning as a fifth option is Strider the Greninja. There isn't really much to say about Greninja since it's almost exactly the same special set actually, but it wins with Ice Beam for better matchup against Gliscor and other Ice weak Pokemon. Essentially, Greninja, another speed option that I decided to go with, and it can be helpful at times too. And finally, Dig Dug the Ductrio is back. I was surprised that the moves I chose differently at first, but Reversal actually can work out in my favor in this Sash Sweeper. I also replaced Rock Slide with Stone Edge to deal better damage and possibly have a chance to get a critical hit, who knows. Dig Dug again is my revenge killer with the speed, so there are a lot of speed options that I have on this team. Well, that's my entire team that I'm bringing along to face against Jack of the Maryland Mienshaos. Stay tuned tomorrow for the episode of the battle for the Pokemon Masters Cup D-League. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this. What did I call this one again? Yes, the team building exercise, that's right. Of course, if you'd like to see more of this content, check out the playlist is in the description below. Also, Jack's channel, as well as the Pokemon Masters Cup channel, will be in the description as well. And yeah, if you guys really like to see more of this one, support this series by leaving a like on this video, comment in the comment section below, as well as share with your friends and family. Until tomorrow, this is Dolphin Square here signing out, and to you guys, stay awesome, have fun, and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye everyone.